Oh hey, this is Trav. I wanted to make an episode on some gift ideas for the hunter in your life. Years ago, I got this Leatherman Tool. It's the original Leatherman Tool. That's a great gift idea. Stocking stuffer, can't go wrong. One of the issues though with the original Leatherman Tool was once you fold it open, it's kind of sharp on the outer edge. So as you're squeezing, clamping down onto something, it tends to cut into your hand. You don't see that design anymore, as the newer Leatherman tools are designed so that when this is the side kick, they're designed so that when you flip them open, look at that, it's rolled over and nice and smooth there, comfortable on the hand. All kinds of extra tools in here. It's a great gift idea. Okay, doesn't matter if it's a small game or big game hunter, hand warmers and foot warmers, great gift idea. Doesn't hardly cost a thing. You can fit these in your pocket, take them to the duck blind out on the mountain. Hand warmers, you break them open, shake them up, ooh, nice and warm, put them in your gloves. A foot warmer, there's a pair in here. You put them on top or beneath your foot. I hate walking on them all day, so I put it on the top of my foot. Keeps it nice and warm while you're waiting for the ducks to come in. Here's a gift idea, good set of hearing protection. Now, these aren't high-end muffs. There are some though that are battery operated. You can adjust the volume. It magnifies the sound of voices on the range, but at the sound of the shot, they go quiet. Anybody can use a first aid kit. Throw this in your hunting pack, in your pickup, keep it with you. This one's kind of Napoleon Dynamite style, fanny pack. And I got this years ago, it even says Trav on it. So a few years ago, I was hunting deer with my friend Brett, and I said, hey, there's a buck. And he said, where? And I said, right there by that yellow bush. And he said, there's lots of yellow bushes. So this is a great gift idea. It's called an ICUC. Quick sight, right? It's plastic. It fits in your hunting pack or your pocket. It takes up almost no space at all. It says right here, place thumb here. And then I can look through and show him which yellow bush the deer's standing by, and then my partner can look through here as well. For example, that tree out there. See that tree? Which tree? Well, that one. There's a buck right at the base of it, okay? So an ICUC, real clever gift idea. Parachute cord, you can never have enough rope. In my episode of cutting up a big game animal at home, I cut up a deer, and I talk about field game care. You want to avoid heat, dirt, and moisture. Here is a great gift idea for the big game hunter. It's a set of 4 cloth game bags. When you pull one out, it looks very much like a pillowcase. They can be washed and used over and over again. One end is sewed off, the other end is open. You can slip a hind quarter, front shoulders, back straps, tenderloins, anything right inside this bag. It'll keep the meat from being tainted by flies and dirt, and it also allows the heat to escape. It's a great gift idea, is a set of game bags. Some way to purify water. And I've got 3 examples here. The good old-fashioned just water purification tablets. You can get these at any sporting goods store, and you pour them into your canteen with some water out of whatever source you've got, and it'll purify them. Here's another one here called a Survival Spring. It's a personal portable water filter, and this is something that didn't cost very much money, hardly weighs a thing, and fits in your pack. It doesn't take up much space. This one's even more compact. This is essentially a straw with a filter. You can drink straight out of a source. It could be a stream or a mud puddle, and you may not be able to filter as much water as you can with one of those real nice water pumps, but in a survival situation, this could save your life. My first pair of binoculars were about $30, made by Tasco. They were a low-end pair of binoculars, but I hunted and used them for years. Here's a compact pair of binoculars made by Bushnell. They fit in your pocket, your pack. They're not very expensive at all, and definitely better than just looking with the naked eye. That's definitely a gift idea. Step above those, and even above the Tasco binoculars that I had, is a pair like this. This is a mid-range set of binoculars made by Pentax. These are 8x42 magnification. These have been very, very good binoculars. You can go high-end from there. You can go on up to Nikon and even above to Zeiss, Leica, Swarovski. The sky's the limit when it comes to optics. Another gift idea is a rangefinder. Now this is different than binoculars. You're not looking through this to magnify the image to be able to identify what you're looking at. This simply gives you the distance to your target. Sends out a laser, comes back, and it's all built in with the timing. It gives you a readout on this is 73 yards or it's 147 yards. This is not a real high-end rangefinder, but I've used it for years and years. It's made by Bushnell, and it's been a great piece of equipment. Here's another rangefinder. This one's made by Simmons. This is a little more expensive. This one you hold upright like so, and you can even range if you're in a tree stand or at the base of a cliff to get the distance. All right, a great gift idea for your hunter is a knife. I don't know anybody that says, I've just got too many knives. I don't think you can have enough knives. Here's an assortment of knives I brought today to talk about. Some are very specific to one task. This knife right here is a skinner. You can see how the blade, how it just sweeps back like so. It's a real short blade, nice long handle. I got plenty of leverage. I can get in here and skin an animal. When you're getting into sporting goods, you can break the bank. The sky's the limit. You can go out there and buy the highest end gear, and it's really not necessary. And when you're getting into big game hunting, a lot of people think I need a big old Crocodile Dundee Bowie knife. And that's about the opposite of what you really need. A good skinning knife like this, boy, I can get in there. This is a tool, a real deal. Something like this, your hunter would probably really appreciate. This is my very favorite knife. If I could buy one knife for big game hunting, this would be the one. It's made by Browning. This one comes in a nice case. You can put on your belt, throw in your pack. You've got a blade with a gut hook. What that gut hook allows you to do is to field dress that animal without cutting into the entrails. And you've got your blade here, and you can also use that for skinning and everything. In addition, it's got a saw with a replaceable blade. You take right here, the base of the saw, there's a couple of Phillips head screws you remove, and you can replace this blade. You can see this one's been used, but this is a great knife. Here's another knife. This one's made by Outdoor Edge, and it's actually got a couple of different nice features in here. Here's a knife that has a removable blade. I push this button right here, and the entire blade can come out when it gets dull. If you're in the field, you don't have time to sharpen, or you're in a hurry, then I can close that up once I've got and then I can flip this open right here, and this is a gut hook. It's a little different. It moves forward, allowing you to open up your animal for field dressing without cutting into the entrails, the stomach, and all the different organs. In addition to this knife that comes in this set right here, you get a separate folding saw. You can see it's curved on the end here. It's when you're splitting open the brisket or cutting the pelvis. It's a very handy tool. Here's another gift idea. This is made by Havalon. This is a knife with replaceable scalpel blades. You can buy different ones of different lengths, but these blades are easily removable, and you just use them till they're dull and then replace the blade. It comes with a whole assortment here inside. For the small game hunter, fisherman, this is a great knife gift idea. This is made by Remington. It's got a long, thin blade, which is fantastic for opening up small game and also when you're cleaning fish. In addition to that nice, long, thin blade, it's also got a gut hook. Fantastic when you're cleaning small game. And on the other end of this knife is a choke wrench. Open this up here. It's actually got a screwdriver on the end. Can help you for unjamming your shotgun while you're hunting. This has got a 12 and a 20 gauge choke wrench. I can just put that right in the end of the muzzle of my shotgun and remove the choke. A great gift idea for the hunter or really anyone in your life is a headlamp. My son recently gave me this one. Comes in a nice case. Pop it out. The band is adjustable. Pop it on your noggin, click, and away you go. There are some summer sleeping bags, but if you're buying a gift for a hunter or a fisherman, they're most likely going to be out in the fall when it's a lot colder than your typical summer camping. Here's a sleeping bag right here. This one happens to be made by Kelty. It's not a super high-end sleeping bag, but it does get you down there in the 0 ratings. You can go to an Army, Navy surplus store and get an Army sleeping bag like this. This is pretty extreme temperature. You'll notice it just ties up. It doesn't compact down nearly as much as a stuffed sleeping bag. But if we roll this out, again, you got another good mummy sleeping bag. What's nice about military equipment, it's very well made. It's got a zipper, and should that fail, you've got snaps. So either way, you're gonna stay warm. This backpack is a great gift for the hunter in your life. I bought this at a local Army Navy store. It cost less than $50. It's got good, comfortable shoulder straps. They don't bite into your shoulders when you're hunting and carrying heavy weight. It also has a nice belt that goes around, so when you put it on, you can take all that weight off your shoulders and carry the majority of it right here on your waist. Another nice thing about this pack, well, I simply pinned a piece of orange on there since this pack is camouflage in color and we're out hunting big game. I want to stand out. I got to have that daylight fluorescent orange. I have since purchased a pack just like this that is daylight fluorescent orange. But this is the first one I ever bought. It's got nice big pockets on each side. Got knives in here, saws, rope, all kinds of things that I might need, an IC, UC, right? All kinds of stuff.